Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in like a while, and like my makeup has changed like a lot, so I don't really know what to say, so let's just get started. Okay, we're going to start off with primer. I'm using this one. I usually just put it like on the back of my hand like this, and then I apply it all over my face. Now we're gonna use this one. I usually just like squeeze it onto my 3 fingers here. And press it on, because I don't want to disturb the first primer. Now we're gonna put some setting spray over it. Now we're gonna start on our brows. I'm using this gel and this spoolie. So I'm just gonna like squeeze out a little like that, and then just put like a small amount. And now I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. I'm using a small mirror, and I just like follow the shape of my natural eyebrows. So something like that. And now repeat on the other side. And now this is where I usually fill my eyebrows, but I don't really feel the need to fill them. Like I think they look fine. Now we're gonna conceal around our eyebrows. I'm using this concealer, this brush, and take some, go under, and just line it. So like that, essentially. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then you start blending it, and then you blend it down. Something like that. Now repeat on the other side. I'm going to color correct. I'm just using this green here. And I'm just going over like my dark spots, like my acne. The same brush that we just used. You don't want to blend it like a lot, just enough for it to be not as visible, I guess. Alright, and then I pick like what places need the most coverage, and I use my concealer. Just take some and go over those places. It's like this like pimple here, I guess. It's not right.
I swear, I always get pimples in like the most inconvenient places. Like, I don't get pimples, honestly. Like, I don't get pimples on often like that. But when I do, it's always in an inconvenient place. Like, it's the worst looking place. Like, I always get one here. I always get some here. I get some here. Oh, I get some here. Like, bro, can I get one on my cheek or something? Oh no, I get one. When I get one on my cheek, I always have 2 right here. Like, they're twins. Like, why?
The goal is not to conceal it like completely. You just want to add more coverage before we add the foundation. Now we're gonna go in with our foundation. This is the one I'm using. You're gonna apply like a pump or so on the back of your hand, and you're gonna spread it around. You're gonna take your dense brush and just coat all the bristles evenly. So now that that is done, you're gonna start with the place that needs the most coverage. For me, I think that's right here at my forehead. So that's what I'm gonna do. And you're just going to tap. You don't want to drag, just tap. We're gonna do another pump and spread it evenly. Okay. And I think this area needs some coverage, so I'm gonna try to avoid under your eyes. We're gonna use concealer for that. You don't want to like add too much product under your eye, because that place, at least for me, tends to get creased pretty fast. And then blend some down your neck, so you are not 2 shades. I know it looks a little weird right now, but it's gonna look better, trust me. Okay, now you're gonna use a beauty blender. You can use like this one, or you can use this one. I'm just gonna use this one. And you just want to pat it, and you want to press it into your skin and also pick up like excess product. Okay, now I'm gonna color correct my under eyes. This eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use this like brush. I don't know what it's called, but this color right here. And I'm gonna put some under my eyes. Now you're gonna take your concealer and then you're gonna put some on the back of your hands. Use your little concealer brush and you're just going to get it onto the brush. And use your small brush and you're going to tap it in. Your concealer placement matters on your face shape. For me, I try to go just around here. I don't want to go too far out, but I don't want to go too far down. Just lightly tap. It works better when I do this. I don't know why. So I do that, like scrunch your eye a little bit and then blend. Now repeat that on the other side. Okay, once you're done, I like to go in with a small brush like this, and I like do this, and then I like wipe off excess concealer so that it doesn't crease. Just like that. Don't make it difficult. Now I'm gonna do my smile lines. So again, you're gonna take your concealer, and I'm just gonna put like 3 dots. Use the brush that you used for your under eyes and just tap and blend. Okay, now that we blended that out, I'm going to add more concealer to like the pimples that we were concealing earlier.
So I think I'm gonna do like right here and right here. And right here. Yeah.
And just put it on there and blend. Okay, now we're done with all of our concealer. Okay, now we're gonna go with our go in with our contour. This is the one I'm using. So I'm gonna do some of my cheeks. I just go like above where my like cheek hollow is, so like right there. And to blend, I just use a beauty blender, and you want to blend up. Something like that. Now do that on the other side. I'm gonna be honest, I have a mess right now. I'm like, and that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna do our jawline. Warning.
I'm gonna look stupid.
Take your contour. And you wanna go like kind of like below the ear, like behind it. I don't know. And you don't want to go like, well, it depends on your face shape, but for my face shape, I'm not gonna go toward the center. I want to stop like around here and go where the shadow is, and you want to blend downwards instead of going upwards, downwards. I'm gonna do it off camera, and you should be left with something like this.
You could get cut with that jawline.
Repeat on the other side. We're done. Okay, now we're gonna contour my nose. I'm not going to do it on camera because again,
it does not look very appealing.
You're just gonna use this like brush, and you're going to do just 2 lines and then a little on the tip. I'm looking not very good at this, so. Now, blend it with your brush or with your beauty blender. I find the beauty blender easier to control, so I'm gonna use the beauty blender. Because for me, when it's on my nose, no matter what I do, it's gonna look cakey, so embrace it. Do you guys ever hear a cat meow and you can just tell how fat it is just by its meow? Okay, now that we're done, I don't really know if it made a difference, but anyways, now we're doing blush. This blush, low-key, I hate this blush, but I bought it. So I feel an obligation to use it. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized? I have not sipped from my latte since the beginning of this video. So, it's all watered down. It is fine. And we're just gonna use this brush that is very ruined. And I just put a little on the back of my hand. I'm not a blush girly. Like, I want very subtle blush. So, and I'm doing this like C-shape thing. And I don't want to get too far down. And then do the same on the other side. Now time for setting spray. Okay, now it's time for powder. We're gonna do pressed powder first. That's what I'm using. I'm gonna use my concealer brush. And I'm just gonna go over places that need like more coverage or need to be blurred. Right here, right here, some right here, some right here. Now we're gonna do bronzer. This is the bronzer I'm using. And I'm gonna use the same brush that we used for our blush. Take some on there and swirl it. And I'm gonna start here at my temple and go under my blush and then along my jawline. Okay, and then do it on the other side. Now for our loose powder. I'm low-key running out of it. This is the one we're using. It's low-key empty, so I gotta shake it a lot. Bye. This is literally all that came out. I'm gonna use a powder puff and you're gonna swirl it on the back of your hand. And I just go here a bit and then do it here. Basically like the same places that we just did. But especially on my oily areas, which is my T-zone. Okay, now we're gonna get some more because now I'm gonna use like a beauty blender. This is the one I'm using. It's a beauty blender material. And you're gonna put it areas where like you wanna like, I guess, bake. Or you want it to be really smooth. So right here on my eye bags where I want it. And my smile lines. And you're gonna let that sit for a little bit. Now, once you let it sit, you're going to dust it off and dust all of your loose powder off. As you can tell, we have some creasing happening here. Well, you can't really see it, but there's some creasing. We're gonna do that same thing that we did a little bit ago. Where's my mirror? Oh, here it is. And you're gonna take off where it's creasing. Now we're gonna do our eyeliner. It's not really eyeliner, but this is my version of eyeliner. We're gonna use the palette that we used before. I'm gonna use this slanted brush, kind of slanted, and I'm gonna use a dark brown. Okay, it's better if I like pull my eye down, do the top, and then bring it out just a little bit, just like that. And then I like to do it on the bottom, like that, and repeat it on the other side. Just like so. Okay, now it's time for highlighter. I'm using the contour stick. It's dual-ended. It's contour and highlighter. So I'm gonna use the highlighter, and I'm just gonna put them here and right here, and right here. Time for setting spray. Now it's time for our lashes. So I'm using this lash curler. I love this lash curler so much. It's the best, I'm telling you. And for the mascara, this is the best mascara if you want to look like you're wearing falsies, but you don't actually want to buy falsies. It's the best, I'm telling you. You're going to curl your lashes at the base. Make sure you get all of them, your inner corner, in the middle, and over here. Just at the base. right there for a little bit.
Now you're gonna move on to the middle of your lashes. And do the same thing. Now you're gonna go at the tips of your eyelashes. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now you're gonna do it all in one motion. So go down and then up. Take what you want. Okay, I think this is fine. And then you're gonna do it once again at the base. Hold it so that all your lashes are standing up. Okay.
There we go. Now take your mascara. If it's like, if you like recently got it, then like you want to take off the excess. This one doesn't have a lot of excess. I'm just gonna do a little bit. You won't want to take off too much. Okay. You're gonna do first the base and then the middle, just like we curled them. Base, middle, and then the tips. Then go over all of them and then move them around and place them how you want.
Middle.
And that's kind of what you get. If you want like more, you can always do a second coat. Usually I don't do one because I don't have the patience for that. Can I just not drop something every 5 seconds? Yeah, that's the before and that's the after. Yay. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. And then repeat on the other side. I'm gonna do the other one off camera because I don't know. Okay, once your lashes are dry, I like to curl them again lightly. Just like that. Last step, we're gonna wipe our lips from any product. And it's time for your lippy. I have this lip liner. I low-key don't like it, so I'm gonna use it. Lippy, I have a few different lippies. My favorite is probably this Tree Hut Lip Butter. I love this one so much. But to be honest, I'm not really a glossy lip kind of girl. Honestly, I'm not even a lippy kind of girl. I'm trying to wear my lippies more often, but that's the gloss. I only did that to show you. And that is the final makeup look. That's what it looks like. It goes up. I would say pretty smooth. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, I still have this.